One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Simon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Manning. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Here comes the offense on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for it all. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on 3rd down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked off.
Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The give is to Williams. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Puts it out of the air. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. On target. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Throwing Manning. Quarterback moving. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Offense changing the play. To throw, Manning. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had the...
Caught, and he's got room. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. They'll run with Brown. He's going for the goal line. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Back to throw, it's Manning. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah!
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. He'll bring it out. It's Porter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll go right back to the run. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Yeah, a little nail.
Goal number one when you're backed up as a running back is I got to create some space. I got to get north and south and try to get some positive yards so I'm not getting near the end zone where I give up a safety. And so that's where he kind of got confused and starts going backwards. And I don't know what he's doing, but, man, what a big mistake. And he gives 2 points to the other team.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Arch Madness. He's looking deep. Goes high to pull it in. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Here comes the two-point try. Back to pass, it's Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Number 44, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. C.J. Carr firing again. Fires to the wideout. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame right back to the line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these.
Going downfield for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Carr. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewart.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, at Notre Dame where it's been built around the run game and it's built around physicality, but they got to get that element of balance to really take off and get to that next level.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Pocket breaking down. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Again, it's Carr. Oh, they're after him. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. Working that wide receiver screen. And they get down short of the first down marker.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go.
Yeah. Got that win, man. Got him out of there. Set him out. What should I run with this next game, fam? Who can win me a game, fam? Who can win us a game? Who can win us a game, fam? Who's a CFB team this year? You sure that can win me a game on this next one, man? Should I run with Texas again? Another team? What we doing, fam? That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking you're gonna say Indiana already. Already, I like it. Yep, I was on your way, fam. I was on your way. That's what I'm gonna roll with. Send me this game, my brother. Send me this game of Texas, my brother, please. Thank you. And I'm starting up the next game right now. You said, fam?